so welcome back to another video. I'm really excited for this video because if you remember correctly, I got a Erin Condren Colorful Layers Horizontal Planner, but I couldn't help myself and I got another planner. So, originally, if we recap, I saw this page and I had a lot of questions about it. So I contacted Erin Condren and they said basically what happened was that the design team decided to change because it originally had like the layers theme across the top. Well, they decided to change that to the shaded boxes, but the marketing team had posted the wrong picture on the website. And so everybody who bought the Colorful Layers thought they were getting that one, but they didn't. They got this one with the shaded boxes. And I was just a tad disgruntled. And so I was going to return this. I asked them if I could just return it and purchase a new one, and they said yes. So I ordered this one, but halfway through waiting for it, I thought, you know, I could use this one slightly differently then I could use this one, so why don't I just combine them? So that's what I'm going to do. But before I do that, I want to compare and contrast the two different designs. So this one that I ordered is a Flower Power Hourly. Obviously, the biggest difference between the two on this page is the vellum. This is the layers theme. This is the Flower Power theme. So these pages are the same. The only difference is this one is horizontal and this one is hourly. So if we turn, we have the same quote, but different fonts, different, obviously different backgrounds. I personally like the layers look more than I like the Flower Power look. So what I like about the Flower Power is I am a sucker for cohesion, right? Like if it flows nicely, it makes my heart happy. But what I don't like about the Flower Power theme and why I didn't originally order it is because this is just too much for me. Like there's too many different styles, different colors, and I didn't like that versus this is like rainbow order and it's pretty. So we turn to the next page and it's kind of the same thing. We have layers across the top, Flower Power across the top. I like the look of this better because it's like this is one flower, this is another flower, this is another flower. It flows better. Versus this, like I liked the rainbow order before, but now it's like there's blue and red and orange, and I didn't really like that. Okay, so now we get to this page, and what I thought was interesting when I first looked at this was these colors. Someone had pointed out before in a different video that the colors looked lighter, and it's true. Like seeing it in person, I can definitely see the difference. That this yellow looks like the shaded portion and not the darker portion. And so I was like, oh, that's a little different. I definitely think when I Frankenplan, I'm going to keep this one more than I would this one. So we have the monthly tab, and this has the layers. You can't see that. This has the layers. This has the flag. You'll have to forgive this. These are, I've been tabbing ideas for what I would use these pages for. And then here I think is where you can see the biggest difference in the colors of the planner, because this is obviously a lighter color than this one is. I think this one kind of matches this shade of blue here. I like the layers look of these more than I like some of the Flower Power looks, just because I'm not a flag girl. Like I'm not, it's just not my thing. I think that the layers looks better personally, but this is just beautiful. Like it's hard to not like this. All right, so now we get to the calendar page, and those are similar. This has Flower Power across the top, this has layers across the top, and now that I'm seeing it like this, I kind of like both of them together. I might do that when I combine planners. I don't know. We'll see. So if we look on the next page, kind of the same thing before. This has the flag at the top. This has the layers at the top. And if we compare these two pages, like I said, sorry, I've been tapping. Flower power layers, the flag, the layers. If I could take this and glue it here, I would be so much happier, because like I said, I don't know what it is. The little flags in the corner, I just don't like it. But I like everything else about this page. So I'm a little torn about which one I want to use. And a part of me wants to alternate months. But the problem would be when we turn to the back cover, we have the actual planner pages. And so it's like, ooh, I definitely want to use these, ... So I don't know, I might combine some. I'm still working on exactly how I want to Frankenplan. But I think the biggest difference between these two pages is definitely what's happening up here. This has the flower power in the corner with the flag, and this just kind of has a plain June. And so these horizontal pages are definitely plain compared to the flower power pages, and that's just because of this little decoration in the top. Yeah, so that's kind of the main differences as we go month to month, and then we have July. So I'll just flip through and show you the monthly pages, so you can see the difference. Also, the font for the months are different. Everything else looks the same, but looking at it, it does look slightly, and maybe it's just me, like the text color of the days of the week at the top is slightly lighter than the text color of the days of the week across in the colorful layers. Like I said, it could just be me, but oh, I should show you this page too so you can see the color differences. And once again, I think this one kind of goes with the lighter shade here. But I'll just flip through, I'll show you these pages and the monthly pages so you have a good idea of the differences. Just because I don't know, it's pretty to look at. And I just noticed that this is on the corner. You can't see that. It has the flower power here on the corner, and I think that's like a really pretty accent to have. quotes, this one is my favorite, just because I think a lot of the time people forget to be kind to themselves. And I think people forget that the way you deal with yourself teaches other people how to deal with you, right? If you are unkind to yourself, then you're probably more willing to put up with somebody else being unkind to you. And so I think that was my favorite. I'm trying to see which one I like better for when I Frankenplan, because I mean, I don't mind this. I'm definitely gonna have not this page because like I said, I cannot do the flag. But I really like the back of this page because, like I said, I can't do the flag. And I really like how this page looks. So it's going to take a little bit of planning for me when I sit down to Frankenplan. I have to plan, huh? But now that we're at the end of the planner, how it looks, I wonder if... Okay, I'll worry about that later. Let's jump to the notes pages. Look the same in both planners. Those don't look different at all. And then if we get to the contacts page, that also looks the same. They're not different. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Oh, I lost my sticky is not sticky anymore. But I thought they looked the same, but they don't. The font on the top is different. Okay, well, look at that. You learn something new every day, huh? Okay, so last but not least, well, it's not even last. We have these pages. This has flower power across the top. This has layers across the top again. And what I thought was interesting, the difference between the quote on the back. So the flower power says, grow through what you go through, and layer says a strong foundation is built on infinite layers. And I thought that that was kind of a nice touch to make the last quote something that works with the theme of the planner. The stickers are similar but different, so these are the same on both. These are the same on both, and then you would just have differences with these stickers, where this is the layers theme, this is flower power. At first I didn't like the layers, how it looked, but the more I look at it, the more I don't dislike it. I wouldn't say I love it. I definitely love the flower power planners more than the layers planner. The layers stickers, but layers is definitely growing on me. Same thing here. These are all the same, but these are just different with the flower power stamps, foil stamps. This page is the same in both planners, birthday stickers, and this page is the same in both planners, the functional stickers. And last but not least, we have the, if it'll turn, we have the back pocket folders. So I like the look of the layers more than I like the look of the flower power, so I'm going to keep that. And then at the end of the flower power planner, and the colorful layers, but I already took it out, is the Perpetual Planner, and it just has dates in the month. And you can write down things that happen annually, like your mom's birthday, your husband's birthday, your anniversary, things like that. So that is compare contrast of the two planners. I'm super excited to sit down and Frankenplan. I'm slightly terrified, but mostly excited. So I will see you in my next video. Thank you for joining me. Bye.